Here in the capital, 60 new COVID cases being reported today, no new deaths, and more people are recovering. 233 current active cases in the capital is 17 fewer than what was reported yesterday. Joining us right now is epidemiologist and University of Ottawa professor Dr. Raywat Deonandan. Dr. Deonandan, how concerned are you about people socializing over the long weekend?
It's always a concern, right? We know the way that this disease spreads is through intimate interaction, especially in indoor settings. My spouse was just in a mall just now, and she reported people were clustering without wearing masks in large numbers. So I'm a little concerned, but it's a broken record at this point. We all know what to do. We just need to do it.
You know, some are taking Ottawa's double-digit daily caseload very seriously, and then you have others who are looking at it as a very small number of people in a city with a population of 1 million. What do you say to that?
We should look at the trend. The trend is staying in the same general scope, like double digits for several days. That's worrying. The trend should be going downwards towards single digits. Remember, our goal here is to drive this disease caseload down to the ground so that we can open schools safely in the fall and keep the economy open. We're always at risk of having to rush back inside with another lockdown. Nobody wants that. So please take it seriously. Double digits is a big deal.
Double digits certainly are a big deal. And what about these anti-maskers kind of joining forces with those who are anti-vaccine? We're seeing protests in parts of Canada to spread their message. As the medical specialist, what would you say to them?
You know, I've been saying that we've been rewriting the public health communications textbook in real time in the wake of this epidemic. One of the things we did not anticipate was the extent to which messaging and absorption of the facts would be clouded by ideology. And so the COVID denial is correlated with vaccine denial, with climate change denial, with the general anti-science position. So I'm wary of the tribalism inherent in so many of our societies. It's now manifesting as a desire to push us back into an emergency state. I don't fully understand it, but we have to combat this disease at not just the public health front, but the political front as well, the sociological front, the psychological front. People need to understand this is a real public health emergency, and we can't let our ideologies get in the way of accepting the facts.
And before I let you go also, let's quickly talk about Australia going back into lockdown. What lessons should we take away from observing what's taking place in that country?
Australia is a cautionary tale. So they're already in their fall and winter. That's where we're going to be in a few months. So they've experienced is that when they went back inside, the numbers went up again. They also had a very bad quarantine, an improper, invigilant quarantine process for many travelers. So the lesson is that we can get back into that crisis stage very easily. We have to be vigilant and stay on guard because we don't want another lockdown.
And Dr. Deonandan, before I let you go, how effective do you think the COVID alert system that's now gone live will be?
Well, I'm skeptical that it'll be really effective, but every little bit helps. And I'm glad to see the technology is now being deployed to the best possible effect. It's not going to be sufficient, though. We need all the other tools, the tracing, the testing, the isolation, people being vigilant, mask wearing, distancing, all that stuff. But every little bit helps, and the alert helps, the app helps. We have to deploy all of our tools.
Thank you for your time tonight.
Thank you.